Kini poverty gone. Because it's important for us to know these things. And if you don't know, it's difficult to calculate our crew. So most of the time, I discover problem why is mismanagement, salary. I'm telling you. I just told you 30,000, as small as 30,000 naira is. Me sure parents don't but as small as it is, save 10% of it. In 10 years, you have nothing less than 4 million. I can do the calculation for you. Nothing less than 4 million to money in 10 years. And so if you are saving 6,000 every month, in 10 years, you are having almost 10 million naira. Almost 10 million naira in 10 years. I'm not anyhow. I become a wedding in Lua, I become a burial, anything they do, you want to go there. At the end of the year, what watch a calculation, you don't have money. And you can't explain it. Because we mismanage and hold on. So today, we're going to be looking at financial management part 3. And we want to look at poverty. You know, this year is showers of blessing. So, and our plan this year, there must not be any member of this church by December, especially to one in the training who will still say, I am poor. If you say you are poor, then you need to come forward or do deliverance for us. Because the devil can make you poor. So at that point, what you need is deliverance. What is poverty? When we say someone is poor, kill answer. Kill answer. Do you know that about pay or anybody? When we say someone is in poverty, what does it mean? And it's just one aspect of it. So there are various dimensions of poverty. So I'm going to be telling us various dimensions of poverty. Number 1, there is financial poverty. Poverty. Financial poverty. That's lack of money. Poverty. That's the basic one. Me, recharge card. No money to do this. Once you don't have money in your hand to do basic things, then you say you are poor. In the first, in part 1, we told us that United Nations said that anybody that lives below $2 is very poor. And if you live below $1 in a day, then you are very, 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 very poor. That's 500 naira in a day. You are very, very poor. But that's just one aspect of poverty. Financial poverty. Financial poverty. Number 2, there is mental poverty. Only 1 million no account here, code you are poor. Yes, there is mental poverty. This one is called lack of ideas. Because when you have millions in your account and you have mental poverty, that is the challenge of majority of us. Tabanika be calculator on this thing. Cash calculation or it war account from January to date. You will be surprised. Just do calculation to daily. Look at the salary to January. Just check your hands and your account. Find out how much has entered your hand in January, February, March. You'll be surprised how foolish some of us have been. Avec qui on s'appelle Richard que j'ai comment flash here wa bo je ma pe sha ni. Ore flash here wa lo wa credit ya wa you must call. Wa so like DMT. So some people even though they have credit, they know that once they flash you, you will call back, so they keep flashing you. You too, you keep calling them. And as we call, kilo law now. But we don't think that those small money. And immediately Richard got 3,000 within 5 minutes. 3,000 save in a month at 26%. It will go to almost 4,000 naira within Koto Cheju. So we need to know all this. Mental poverty is when you don't have idea. That is, you have money, but you don't know what to do with the money. It's poverty. It's poverty. Because you will still lose the money when you have mental poverty. Number 3, there is social poverty. There is social poverty. Social, that is, you are poor of good relationship. It's poverty. You don't have good people around you, then you are poor. òtòṣì lòun náà. So there is social poverty. Gbogbo àwọn tó wà lẹ́ environment yẹn, they are poor people, either financially, either mentally. You too, you are poor. Sherry, ẹni tó jókòó sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ nísìnyí as you are seated, you don't understand the power of the person you are seated with. That's why when you are in the church, you must relate. Don't just come to the church after the service and you run away. No, you must interact with people because you don't know the person that is seated with you. It might be a millionaire and you don't know. So when you have social poverty, you are poor. Some people, social poverty might be the marriage. You've seen some women that are very rich. By the time they get married to a very wrong person, they become very poor. And you see some men that are very rich. As they marry a wrong woman, 50,000 and their life will become problem. And I've seen experiences like that. There are some men that are blaming themselves. Some women, things turn upside down because of, that's what we call social poverty. The person you meet that has not elevated your life, that has brought your life backward, that's poverty. So if you have plenty of those people around you, bad people around you, you are poor. Tí o sẹ́yìn tó lè pè é pé mo dẹ̀ ní 1 million naira okay mo lè fi ṣe tó máa sọ nǹkan tó máa fi ṣe within 3 months 1 million yẹn á di 1.5. If you don't have such people around you, you are a poor person. You are a poor person. You are a poor person. So that's social poverty. That is, you have money, you don't have good people around you to help you manage the money. You have money, you don't even have good people to help you spend the money. Ọ̀tọ̀ kéèyàn lówó, ọ̀tọ̀ kéèyàn mọ bó ṣe máa náwó. Ìwọ nìkan ló máa sóúnjẹ, ìwọ nìkan ló máa dá jẹ. O tiẹ̀ léèyàn tó tiẹ̀ lè ní ẹja jọ jẹun, ẹja jọ. Social poverty is a huge poverty. Even if you have millions in your account, if you are poor socially, you are still very poor. Number 4, there is physical poverty. There is physical poverty. This one is to live in bad health. Olówó dání ṣùgbọ́n àgọ́ ara ẹ̀ ó poor. For example, if you have 5 million naira in your account and you have terminal disease, that doctor said what you need to solve it is 10 million. Are you very rich? You are very poor. You are very poor. And many people are like that. They work 24 hours. They will go to every market in Abuja they know they can go there. They will be running up and down. One, take care of health. Owó tó bá dẹ̀ make yẹn, by the grace of God, I don't spend any book ten she pharmacy, ten she hospital. My covenant with God is lówó tèmi gbà. Do you understand? But you know, the major area táwọn èèyàn lè fi poor is health, because health is wealth. Tó bá lọ sí doctor tó bá sọ pé 1 million ló nílò báyìí títí àárọ̀ la wàá máa sáré káàkiri ni o. Wàá lọ taṣọ, wàá lọ ta everything. That's how powerful your health is. And many are poor physically. They are poor physically. Àgọ́ ara wọn kò ní àlàáfíà. So no matter the money you have, you will lose it. It's not strong. So that's physical poverty. Health is wealth. So you must take care of your health. For you to be rich, you must take care of your health. Ṣé àwọn tó máa ń ṣe Uber káàkiri, àwọn tó bá wise, once they've driven up and down, tó bá tó stage kan, they will park somewhere and they will relax and they will sleep. What are they doing? Wọ́n kì í ṣe pé wọ́n slow, kò yẹ kí wọ́n jẹ́ ọ̀lẹ o. They are trying to take care of this body. Because the vehicle cannot drive itself. It is the body that will do it. There are some of you don't go on leave. You are killing yourself, you don't know. Because there is physical poverty. Once the head suffers, they will replace you there. They will replace you. So you must take care of your head too. You must take care of it. When you need to sleep, you must sleep. When you think, disturb me. Then no matter how it is, if I want to work, I work very hard. But I know that hard work, so if I stand there for the next 10 hours, more they go by Kiman sorrow. But when all of you are not here, if I want to rest, man rest too. Man rest that because the body was in it to do another work the following day. Once you are poor physically, you are very poor. Because see owó tó lè ní, owó tábí ọlá nílé ní nísìn, àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀gán wọ́n ti dá gbogbo ẹ̀rù. So take care of your head. Number 5, we're looking at poverty. So it's not money alone. Number 5, there is ignorant poverty. There is ignorant poverty. That is lack of idea, lack of knowledge, lack of information, lack of skill for progress. Is poverty. Oh, the information. You don't even know. But I got a story of someone who save owó láti travel. Ayé ìgbà yẹn ship na man fi travel from here to America is by ship, by water, not by air. So ó save owó láti lè wọ ship from here to America, and it will take 1 month or so. So my guy on ship yẹn kì í sáré bí plane máa lọ America maybe 12 hours or 10 hours, but ship will take 30 days. So ó save owó yẹn, ó dẹ̀ wọnú ship, ó dẹ̀ ṣe wọ bẹ̀, ó ń gbàwẹ̀, ó ra biscuit ó pọ̀ dání. Ó ra biscuit yẹn, ó kó sínú nylon, ó pọ̀, ó ti ra biscuit for every other day. So every time agbàwẹ̀ látàárọ̀ bá ti dìrọ̀lẹ́, a ti mú omi jáde, a mú biscuit, a jẹ biscuit. Ó rá àwọn èèyàn tán gbé abọ́, tán lọ ń jẹ fried rice, tán jẹ gbogbo ẹ̀, tán jó oríṣiríṣi, ó kàn wò pé èmi náà máa tó dàbí àwọn eléyìí tó bá yá. After the 30th day that the ship was to sail in America, someone now came to me and said, bros, but ẹ̀yin ò kí ń gbádùn ṣá o. Bóyá kọ̀, gbogbo wa kàn ń gbádùn látàárọ̀, èyí kàn ń jẹ biscuit, wọn ní èmi náà ń gbádùn o. Nǹkan tó dé lónìí kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ o, is because I'm very rich o, that's why I'm eating biscuits o. The man say, you are very rich. The money you paid, ó ti pẹ̀lú gbogbo oúnjẹ tá à ń jẹ yìí. Gbogbo fried rice, gbogbo yẹn, gbogbo everything, wọ́n ti ṣírò ẹ̀ mọ́ gbogbo owó tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì yín. Bọ́bọ̀ ṣe káwọ́ lérí nìyẹn pé òun dẹ̀ ti ń jẹyà látàárọ̀. Ignorance. He became poor because of what he doesn't know. So ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wa àwọn nǹkan tí a mọ̀ ló sọ wá di òtòṣì. Even account tẹ ní ní bank, if you go to that bank and find out, there are some account that you will have tí interest wà lórí ẹ̀ ju account tó ní, they will not tell you. Ṣé rí gbogbo phone tí mo ń lò, I did the investigation tó yẹ pé ò ní gbá mi lójú. I will find out, okay, so tí n bá ra recharge card, èwo ló tún better, èwo ló ṣe léyìí. So in net salad now, if I load, it give me ×3. Mo dẹ̀ monitor ẹ̀. You just mo need the credit 200, o kàn ra 200, o dẹ̀ lò tán. Find out, àwọn míì ra 200 yẹn tó ń di 1,000 wọn lọ́wọ́, but you don't know. So ignorance is poverty. Ignorance is poverty. So you must find out everything, every cash that comes into your hand, you must make productive use of it. That's why in Nigeria, they ever find out major company in Nigeria, tí ẹni tó ní company bá ti kú, company náà máa ń kú. But àwọn tó ní Coca-Cola, àwọn tó ní Toyota, àwọn tó ní Ford, although they have died, the company is still striving. Torí nǹkan tá à ń sọ yìí, they know it. Ignorance make us to die with our idea, die with our companies. Ignorance. So we must have information, we must have knowledge, and we must have skill if you want to leave poverty. The Lord will bless us in the name of Jesus. Number 6, we are looking at poverty. What is poverty? Non-achievement is poverty. Non-achievement. Let me explain what that means. Some first summarize life èèyàn, and they say, this person lived. This person, he was born, he lived, and he died. Nǹkan tán rí sọ nípa life ẹ̀ nìyẹn. Nothing to show, no impact in his generation. The person is poor, bó ṣe wù kó lówó tó. Wọ́n á lè rí nǹkan sọ nípa ẹ̀ pé o ní impact kan ní community ẹ̀, o ní impact kan ní village ẹ̀. You didn't make any impact at all. You just came, you live, and you die. That's poverty. So as you are now, if God said your time is up, láyé ètò dẹ̀ ti kú báyìí, what can this church say about you? Ibi tó ń gbé, what can they say about you? If they don't have anything to say about you, you are very poor. Kì í ṣe owó nìkan o, impact wo ló make? Someone has been calling me in the last 1 month in the church. Once he sees anybody tó ní challenge, he will find out their challenge and we will bring the person to church. Tí ẹni ẹ bá kú nísìn, àwọn tó ń fẹ́ gba ayé wọn láyé, àwọn yẹn máa ń sọ nǹkan tó dáa nípa ẹ̀. That's wealth. That's wealth. Kì í ṣe owó nìkan ni wealth. Tí ìdí yẹn bá kú, tó bá ní àwọn èèyàn kan bá give testimony lọ́jọ́ kú ẹ̀, that people should come and give testimony at the burial. If nobody can say anything good about you, you are very poor, even if you have billions in your account. That's what we call non-achievement. Make impact like anybody. Nothing. All you need to do is to give them money. You can give people billions and still be poor if you don't have impact in their life. So begin to think now, impact wo lo ti make by any community ẹ níbi tó ti ń ṣiṣẹ́, your family, what impact have you made? Are you just living as the life comes? That will show whether you are rich or you are poor. And finally, number 7, there is spiritual poverty. There is spiritual poverty. To lack faith in God is the real poverty. Because let's intercalate Deuteronomy chapter 8 verse 18. He said, thou shalt know, thou shalt trust God, thou shalt know God, because it is God that giveth you power to get wealth. Everything you gbogbo nǹkan tá à ń sọ yìí, tẹ́ bá ti yọ t'Ọlọ́run kúrò, it won't work for you. It will not work. Spiritual poverty. To lack faith in God, to want to live outside of God is poverty. Is poverty. So we have seen what poverty is now. It's not money alone. No. There's financial poverty, there's mental poverty, there's social poverty, there is physical. If you are in this church now, oh, mingle with anybody, you better change that attitude now and begin keep good friends, even within the church. Keep good friends. Only if you keep good friends, it is money for you, but you might not know. There are some people now, they have vacancy in their office. There are some people that they say they need 2 people. There are some people they will call in the church. There are some people they will not call. So who can call you? If there's a vacancy somewhere, enjoy them and vacancy. How many of them have your number to even call you? That anybody share. Some people we don't even know what you are doing. Let people know what do you do? Let people know. Mingle with people, get people's contact within the church. Let people know you. You might not know those who can help you. You may know someone that knows ministers, that knows governors among us here as we are. So try to mingle with people. Don't just come and go like that. No. Because there's wealth in socializing with people, with the good people. There's physical poverty, there's ignorance poverty, there's non-achievement, and then there's spiritual poverty. Now the question is, kilo for poverty, and what's the cause of poverty? What's the cause of poverty? So you can be writing down your question, because we want you to ask questions for what we have taught since part 1, last week part 2, and this one, so that we can round it up and then we can close. Let's look at causes of poverty. Of course, the first one is ignorance. The first cause of poverty is ignorance. People don't know a lot of things. It's ignorance. That's the first cause of poverty, ignorance. Once a man goes to school and gets certificate, the first thing to make money first class. Let's assume you have first class. What will come to the mind of a first class graduate is, oh, you can application, or you can't buy me, can't my salary to that. Someone working by decision. It's ignorance. It's ignorance. Everyone that has gone to university, the first thing that comes to their mind is to go and submit application. That's ignorance. That's ignorance. You can employ yourself. You can employ yourself. That's ignorance. A lot of people are ignorant of who they are. A lot of people are ignorant of what they have. What do you have in there? Only I don't have anything. But you have little thing. Only one people say, go and bring that little thing. And they became wealthy by that little thing. At the end of the day, it will have gone to the streets and go and get as many pots as possible, because the number of pots, by the time the blessing the blessing ceased. So if he has more, the blessing will have continued. So the number of blessing you have now is a function of your capacity. So ignorance has caused a lot of us. The level tower, ignorance new. Kilo majeke can jay hairdresser nibi. Kuma pa 1,000 a day. Can't that person get the same hairdresser? Go them pa 500,000 in a day. Ignorance. Some people will say, no, Ogunwaye lo nba ileja. Ogunwaye come the first one. No. Ignorance is the first one. What you don't know. I know a man. I know a man who spoke to another person. Babe, give me, say about knowledge. You can achieve a lot of things. So, see, you are just parking this vehicle at home. It's not giving you any money. Let me drive it, and I'll be giving you so amount every month. every month ó lè mọ fún mi lóye báyìí every month I can give you that's good, give it to me. ṣùgbọ́n kó má for you not to feel that pé bóyá mo fẹ́ gba ẹ lójú, let's go to police station, let's do agreement, let's write. ẹni tó fẹ́ kéèyàn kó ràn án lọ́wọ́ ló tún suggest pé let's go to police station, ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe agreement. ó fẹ́ prove ẹni ẹ pé I know what I'm saying. And this same man has made huge money. He has bought his own vehicle. He has returned the vehicle back to the owner of the vehicle. Now he has as many vehicles as possible doing Uber. I know someone that has 10 vehicles doing Uber l'Abuja tó tún gba driver. Òun fúnra ẹ̀ ń wá Uber fúnra ẹ̀. Àbí ṣe boat náà ń pè é nísìn. And he has other drivers driving for him. Tó tún deliver from just helping someone, and he became. And nígbà tó ń wá ẹyọ kan ó fi àjẹrà ẹ̀ owó tó bá ti ń wá ń save ẹ̀ because he wanted to buy his own. But some of us tó díẹ̀ bá ti wọ́ wa báyìí bá a ṣe máa ná là ń wá àní jẹun lé mọ́ bá a ṣe máa jẹun lọ́dọ̀ ya lámàlà tá a máa ná 2,000 tá a máa ná sẹ́yìn gbogbo 1,000 yẹn ìwọ kàn ṣírò 1,000 in a month